Hello everyone, today I will be showing you how to attach a hose onto a Hozelock reel. So firstly, I've got all of the equipment that I need set out. So I've got some scissors, a knife. It would be safer to use a flat-headed screwdriver though for this part. I have the attachment which came with it, and also the spring which came with it. So firstly we're going to pop the front of the Hozelock reel off. You do this by inserting the knife or flathead screwdriver into the little groove. Now you want to unscrew this centre part. Then get the bottom of the hose, and that goes into the little groove onto the reel, as you can see what I'm doing here. Now with this part you only need to put it through the one, not both, as you can see, which I did wrong here. You only need to put it through the one. Depending on which side you decide to put it into, that will determine which way you need to reel it in on the actual stand. So next you're going to get the end of the hose and you're going to place the spring which came with the Hozelock reel stand, and you're going to push that down the hose with the metal prong poking outwards, just like so. And then you need to put the grey screw over all of this onto the actual hose, and that's going to help you screw it into the compartment inside the Hozelock reel stand, just as I'm demonstrating here. With the metal bit that poked out on top of the spring, that's going to poke inside of the white part, and then you're going to screw the grey clip on, just as I'm doing here. Make sure that's very tightened, because that's where the water's going to come out of and you don't want that leaking. And there you have it. This is how it should look. And now you're just going to reel the hose onto the stand, making sure that the hose is straight, because if you've got any kinks then that will affect the water coming out at the other end. So you just got to make sure that it's all straight and reel it in. Now once you've done all that, you're going to need to leave about a metre or so. You can judge this by where you want to store the reel, and also the location of where your outside garden tap is. So you need to leave a little bit of length, and this is going to enable you, obviously if you're going to have the reel on the floor, then you need to have it as long as it needs to be to reach the floor. If you're going to have it mounted to the wall, then you'll need it a little bit shorter, but you can judge this of where obviously you want to keep the stand. So I'm just going to cut along this line, as I want to store my stand on the floor, so it just needs to be long enough to be able to generously reach the floor, so it's not at a wonk. So you just simply cut the pipe, and then you use your attachments, just like so, to secure the clips onto the end of the hoses. Part then goes into the back of the stand. That's going to supply the water from the main tap into the pipe on the reel. You're then going to do the same to the empty part of the hose on the actual reel. Secure your fittings just like so, same way as before. Make sure that they're nice and tight so that you don't have any leaks. And that's it all set up. There you have it. You can reel it, unreel it to whichever length you need for the garden, Makes it very handy to have it stored like this. And then all we need to do is place the front back on. Just clip that back on. Now it's time to connect it to the outside tap. And there you have it, it's all set up. Just a quick demonstration, show you that it's all working. And there you have it. Thanks for watching, please like and subscribe.